Hello my lovelies, Sophia here and welcome to my channel Sophia Psychic Tarot. Now today's reading I am going to focus on a no communication situation with somebody that you miss, okay? It doesn't have to be a love interest, it can be a friend or family member. It is for anybody who you, the viewer watching this video, misses, okay, and you're not in communication with. So we're going to sort of see how that person is feeling and what they're sort of where they are at, okay? It's channeled reading using my cards as well, but so I really don't know how this is going to go. I haven't prepared any questions. I'm just going to be guided to the cards and turn them over and tell you what I see. Now, please check out my other videos because I am a bit rubbish at titling them. So the title might not catch your eye, but the content is pretty good, even if I do say so myself. Blow your own trumpet, why don't you? But the content is pretty good, okay? I do have pick a card readings. I must admit I haven't done a pick a card reading for a while because my guides have been a sort of channeling me to do sort of the situation in twin flame, soulmate, you know, divine masculine, divine feminine. This can be that, you know, it's for anybody who you, the viewer, is in no contact with and are missing. Right, save me waffling. Let's crack on. So I'm going to use these cards for the divine feminine, or sorry, the viewer. That's me going back to my old ways. For the viewer, you, the viewer. And these are going to be for the person that you miss. But I'm going to get an overall energy for both of you. Okay, so dear spirit guides, for this reading today, for the viewer who is missing somebody and are in no communication, how is the viewer feeling? How is the viewer feeling? And how is the person that they miss feeling? How is the person they miss feeling? Okay. And for some reason, Archangel Michael wants to bring a card in the middle. So let's see what he wants to say. Archangel Michael, what message do you have for the viewer? What message do you have for the viewer? Okay. Right, so we were going with the viewer first, weren't we? Okay, you, the viewer. So I feel from this, and I'm getting from this, that you have been in no communication, okay, for however long this has been, but you have been working on yourself, okay? She is looking like, you know, pretty, you know, even if you're a man watching this, the feeling I always get from this sort of card anyway, regardless of what spirit are bringing through, is sort of somebody, you've worked on yourself, you are now in a place where you feel good and beautiful and confident, okay? So I feel that although you've not been in communication and they're bringing through that it's been a harsh time, okay, I'm feeling that although your heart has not healed, you have fought through on this, okay? And for some reason I'm being guided to draw a card here. You have blossomed, they're saying, okay? You have grown. You have had a lot of healing, and a lot of you have had healing from Archangel Raphael. I'm seeing, you know, with her green dress, they're showing me the green light radiating from this. So you have had a lot of healing. You have worked hard on yourselves and Spirit is praising you. They are saying it has not been easy. It has been a hard lesson for you to have gone through, but it was for a reason, okay? And it's saying worthiness. Okay, know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. So it's almost as if you've been working on yourselves and now you can sort of go, Breathe that sigh of relief, okay? Now I'm drawn to the moon here as well, so I feel that the full moon is significant. I know that we are about to, at this present time, on August the, whatever, I can't remember, I've lost track of days, 14th, I think it is today, the 13th, I'm not sure. But we are due, we're coming up to a full moon, but it doesn't have to be this full moon. I just feel that it is, whenever you are watching this in whatever year, whatever month, okay, the full moon is relevant to this as well. So you have worked hard on yourself. You, the viewer, have worked damn hard on yourselves and know that you are worthy, okay? You know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. So it's like you have healed, you have grown, however much your heart is still aching or still does not feel alive, you have worked on yourself, okay? Okay, and they want me to draw one of these cards. Like I say, I'm being guided through this, so it's not my usual sort of setup. You have got through the devil energies. Okay, I don't feel that this is still here. I feel that they're saying you have got through your devil energies. Now they're saying to me, when you have okay, let me get this so I can say it. When you have negative thoughts still, okay, so say that you are, give me a situation. Okay, so say that, you're in this no communication, you miss this person, but you then have unworthy thoughts, okay, back in the devil energy where you think, they obviously don't miss me because they haven't been in touch. They obviously don't like me because, if I could get in touch with them, I would straight away, okay? So those sort of devil energies that you have worked through, they are saying to stop it from becoming a negative energy again, okay? Is say you start to think about them and you think, yeah, but they could have thought me. Don't let it go any further. They're saying, just say, peace be with you. Okay? So to stop it from spiraling into a negative thought and going over and over and over, because you've worked hard to come away from this and hard on yourself, is just say, peace be with you. Even if you have to say it in your head or out loud a couple of times, peace be with you, peace be with you, peace be with you. Whatever negative thing that you think about towards this person or towards family members that might be causing them to stay away from you, another relationship, work, or whatever you think of, say peace be with you. If you have a positive thought about them, but then you think, I don't want to think about it, I can't go down there, it makes my heart ache, but it's not a negative thought. Doesn't sound very well how I've put that across. Then say love and light. Okay, so for any negative thoughts that you have, say peace be with you, to stop it from spiraling into the devil energy again. And if it's a positive thought about them, but you don't feel that you feel strong enough inside to deal with that positive thought, but you wish them love and light. Okay, so there are two little things that they're bringing through that they would like you to try and implement if you can, because you are worthy. Okay, right, now I'm drawn to Archangel Michael, guarded and protect you. Guarded and protected. Thank you for protecting my loved ones and me, ensuring that we're safe and that all our needs are met. I now accept your help gratefully and gracefully, knowing that it's right for me and all others to accept heavenly assistance. So Archangel Michael wanted to come out to say that he is guarding and protecting you. Okay. He wants me to draw another card. So what other message do you have? Archangel Michael, please, what other message do you have? Through any conflict, either with your own thoughts or with others. You are guarded and protected from this conflict. He's saying enough now. Enough. You are guarded and protected. But I feel it's mainly with your thoughts because you've come so far. Right, now let's get into the energies of the person that you are not in communication with. Okay, we have this card, which for me is sort of them feeling disillusioned. Okay, for me it's a card of sort of when you have put somebody on a pedestal and you find that they're not worthy. So I'm getting with that the grass is not greener on the other side. They have become disillusioned with where they are or all their surroundings. Okay, and they want me to bring another card through for this. And that one. I just want to clarify this one again. Clarify the pages once. Okay, they have become disillusioned with where they are. The grass was not greener on the other side. And with the Page of Rods, news coming, they want to bring you news. And with the Knight of Cups, they want to offer their love or their friendship back to you. Okay, but I'm being drawn to the red and the amber lights. So they've sort of, where they were stopped, they are now at amber. Should they, shouldn't they get in touch? Should they or shouldn't they? I'm getting through there. Now I'm drawn to the Major Arcana for some reason. Okay, please clarify this. Please clarify. I'm coming forward. Okay, a decision, the Chariot. So they are, like I say, with that sort of red to amber traffic lights sort of thing, you know, is it green? Do they go ahead on a green light or do they stay sort of where they are? You know, even the horses here are, one's going that way, one's going that way. So they still have this decision to make. They want to, because they are feeling disillusioned, but so they still obviously think about you. They are realizing that the grass wasn't greener on the other side on whatever situation it was, whether it was family, whether it was another person or job or another country or whatever, friends. They want to come in offering this love. They want to communicate with you, but they are still sort of deciding, okay, I want to draw a card on this one, please. Just want to see about their decision more. Please clarify the Chariot, please. Please clarify the Chariot. They are feeling stressed, okay? They need to sort of, they're still thinking about this, okay? They've been stressed out by the situation that they've been in. They feel cold, you know, turned off by this sort of surroundings. As my nan used to say, oh, leaves me cold. They feel drained, they feel stressed, okay? They just need to sort of heal and gather their thoughts, okay? They're done with fighting, they've done with battling. They just need time out, but it is something they are thinking about. Okay, I want to pull one of these cards. What message do you have regarding the person in no contact? Ooh, travel. Okay, that one fell out. So travel, upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. So I feel, you know, and with the Chariot is travel as well. You know, for me, it is usually a decision, but it is, you know, a moving vehicle. Okay, so it can be travel. They are thinking, so for some of you, they could be thinking, you know, of traveling to see you or how they can get arranged to meet you, but they're still sort of needing this time. It's not like the Two of Swords with a stalemate situation or not facing the truth. They are physically exhausted. I'm getting through there that mentally and physically they are tired. Okay, you have done wonders. You have worked on yourself. You are worthy. You're sort of having that little a bit like they are as well, you know, both needing to rest and gather your thoughts, but for you, the viewer, don't come into this negative energy. You know, peace be with you. Peace be with you. What is this card as well? That's express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. You are awesome. Okay, so I feel that that's an extra little message there for you as well. You know, you're worthy, you're awesome. You have worked on yourself. Don't let him creep in. Look at him. Tempting. Come here, my pretties. Right, okay. Enough. Let's get more into the reading now, please. So I want to carry on here with, dear spirit guides, what other messages do you have regarding the person that the viewer misses? What other message do you have? Okay, the Tower. They have gone, or they are about to, or they are going through big change. Okay, because like I said here, the grass wasn't as green as they thought on the other side. They've become sort of disillusioned with this. They have, if you like, the rose tinted glasses are now becoming clearer. Okay, and this Tower moment comes in. The Tower moment comes in when it's sort of where they've felt and they've known this for a while, but they're like, well, you know, sort of made my bed, I lie on it. Oh no, this is going to be great. This is great. This is what I wanted. And then they're getting more and more of those niggly doubts coming in, and they're like, this isn't quite what I thought it was, but hey ho, you know, I made my bed, I lie in it and all that crap. And then the universe comes in and goes, no, it's not doing you any good. You know, you're not doing anything about it, so we will. Like the man who built his house on sand, it was washed away so that he could build it on a firmer foundation. So it's sort of, this comes in to really shake their lives up to say, enough. You need to change things now. This isn't, you know, you learnt from this. They needed to do this by themselves because they wouldn't have believed you. I'm getting through. So please clarify that a bit more. Okay, so if you were saying to them when you were together or you were in touch with this person, because it's not just a love situation, and say, okay, I'm going to use a love situation and a third party, but please, it doesn't have to be that, because I could explain all the different scenarios or whatever. So if they were married or with somebody else and you two had a relationship and you were saying, yes, but I love you, and, you know, leave your partner, you're not happy with them or whatever, and they were like, yeah, but, you know, yeah, I can't do that. So they didn't sort of believe you, if you get what I meant. It was like you were just nagging. All they saw you as was nagging because you wanted them, and they were like, yeah, but I've got responsibilities, or blah, 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 blah. So they went off and they haven't communicated with you. You've spent your time, even though your heart has felt like it has been torn out, trampled on zillion times or whatever, and is still not whole, but you've worked on yourself. You've got on with your life. And with them, they thought, well, yeah, you know, I'll get on with my life. It's not as bad as I thought. I'll make this work. And then it's like, no, because they have realized they realized that they had to do it. Spirit are saying they had to go through this so that it was not your fault. Okay, so that they couldn't say to you, see, if I hadn't left my wife to be with you, then everything would be fine with my wife. Okay, so by doing it this way, they've gone back to their wife or husband or whatever and have seen that things really weren't working, and so they have come through this and learnt it in their own lesson, so that when they come forward and get in touch with you, then they can't blame you. Oh my God, that sounded so long-winded. Spirit, this is like, that's just floofed my head up, let alone my viewers. Right, so if it was because of work even, they want me to bring through that scenario so that you're not just thinking it's a third party's, love relationship triangle. So if it was with work and you were saying, yeah, but don't go, I love you, I'm going to really miss you, and they were like, no, my job, my career, blah, 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 blah. And off they go. And now they've realized in a way, that you were more important. Your friendship or your relationship was more important. That, it wasn't as it seemed, but at least they have learnt on their own without any chance of them ever throwing it back in your face. I hope that makes sense. Right. Carry on. Ooh. Right, what other messages? What other messages, please? Okay, the Lovers, they miss your friendship. They miss that talking. And you see how weary they are, how tired they are. They just want to get back in touch and hear your voice, hold you, have fun with you again, on whatever relationship this is between you. Love, friends, family. Okay, they do miss you. And with this angel above, it's like they're almost pushing them towards you. Okay, so they're in this for sort of state. Okay, but with this Tower moments, again, the full moon, so it could be around a full moon time, is this sort of trying to push you back together to get back in touch. It's like even the angel there has its almost as if it's got its fingers crossed going, come on, this time you can do it. You can do it. Be strong. Yay. Fingers crossed. Right. Okay. I've obviously had too many Weetabix. Right. Okay. They're following their intuition more. They are being more serious in their thoughts. Okay. It's the feeling I'm almost getting is that they've been this doubt of their life that they've been living, that's not been going as smooth as they had hoped, and is now sort of, like I say, becoming clearer as to what the actual situation is, and is making them stressed and whatever. And they might have been having thoughts of like, oh, I could really do with talking to Linda or whatever, and but I daren't, I haven't spoken to her for so long, I don't want to, what happened, blah 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 blah. And so Spirit are saying it's not a holiday for them anymore. It's not holiday time. For some reason they're bringing holiday in. I don't mean that they've been on holiday. It's like now it's time to seriously think about this and seriously look at your money, your paperwork, for them to really get serious, really use their intuition and go for what they want, instead of faffing in this world that they thought was so much better that has turned out not to be. I'm not saying for all of them, because like I say, this is very general. Okay, please, if you would like a personal reading, please book one. I get lots of people booking my readings. So I'm also getting here, and again, this card is saying there are major changes coming in for them. The end of the old, beginning of the new. They are seeing things, although it's the Hangman, which is usually the waiting, and they can reach up and untie their feet and move on. Hanging upside down, you're seeing things in a different perspective, okay? You're viewing your life from a different angle. If you stood on your head, you see things differently. And with that sort of glowing light around their head, it's like, yep, they're having the serious thoughts now. And with the Hierophant, it's all about sort of their values, their traditional beliefs, doing things right and being serious, okay? So with this one, the High Priestess, and that one, for me, I'm picking up that they are seriously sorting things out this time. Right, more messages, please. More messages, please. Okay, they're walking away from this illusion that they built. Okay, they're walking away from it. It's like, yes, thank you very much. You've served your purpose. Okay, it's just not for me anymore. So long. See you, honey. Right, before I start singing ABBA. Right, let's more messages, please. And again, on a full moon, I'm getting full moon again. So the full moon is going to be relevant in your situation. Now, it could be at the moment, like I say, because we are nearing full moon, if it's not already. I did sort of glance out my window yesterday and saw a big moon. I don't know whether it was totally full or whatever. But it can be at any time in a full moon cycle. And them wanting, you know, they are wanting more out of life. They're wanting to go in search of more, okay? So going, leaving and finding this, you know, they're leaving a wand behind that they thought was their passion, but they're tightly gripping the passion that they now have and what they want, the World card. Okay. So more on this journey, please. More on the person that the viewer is not in contact with. For what did I say about their one rod? Okay, they're grasping that one rod, which is now going to blossom. They're coming out of this dark cloud into this beautiful sunshine where this rod is going to blossom. The Ace of Rods, new beginnings, new start, new passions. Okay, new passions. They're coming out of this hermit mode. They are going to come out of this hermit mode, okay? Because they, like the hermit, are wise. Like we've said with these two cards, you know, they are serious this time. They've seen the light. They've had that light around their head. You know, even if they haven't, they are certainly going to come into this soon. Definitely coming into this soon. Almost sort of, I'm surprised the Judgment card hasn't come out because of like the wake-up call, the Judgment card. That was the Queen of Swords. They're just, I'm getting from that is just this cross is like, no, you know, they're cutting out things in their life, male or female, you know, that doesn't serve them anymore. They are being ruthless now. It's like, you know, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm off. I'm off. Come here. Come here. I'm off. Goodbye. No. Don't want it. Oh. Into the Nine of Cups, you know, which will give them that laughter that they can have again. You know, I really feel like he's laughing. Really, I'm feeling that sort of real deep sort of laugh. It's like, yeah, you know, I'm sick of this coldness. A lot of blues in this card, in this pack. So I feel that it's, you know, from these, the blues and that blue that I had on the top of the other one, it's sort of Archangel Michael has been around them, giving them the courage and strength to take control, but it's had to have this divine intervention to blow things so that it becomes unbearable for them, to make them walk away. You know, it's fated now. The wheel of fortune is turning. Divine intervention has come in, and the wheels moving. You know, the page, the Ten of Rods is the pressure and burdens that they had. They were almost, okay, I'm getting two things. They were almost being childish or childlike, but now it's like suddenly he's startled. He's like, whoa, I've like seen the light, if you like. But for some of them, there may have been children involved, but they are still sort of seeing that. I got then that the children aren't particularly happy. So, you know, by staying in a relationship, if there were children involved, it's not doing any, it's not serving a purpose. It's not making anything right. It's still all falling apart, if you like. I don't like to say that, but that's what they're bringing through. Okay, more cards, please. Again, the Knight of Cups. They want to come in and offer you their friendship or love, depending on what kind of relationship you had with them. But they, you know, although the Two of Cups is here, they are still worried about what has happened, especially if they've not been in touch. You know, what is the reception? You know, there's love or friendship between you both. You know, don't go into this unworthiness or devil energy thinking that they don't feel anything for you or whatever. You know, they might not come forward. It's certainly showing that they want to, but wanting to and whether they actually do is a different matter. So please, I advise you, you know, you don't have to have a personal reading from me. It can be with another reader. But, you know, they are sort of at this, yes, I want to come forward and offer you or get in touch or whatever and stay and start the friendship up again or relationship up again, but they're a bit worried about what's happened, you know, what's gone on. They want to build that bridge back or would like to. They also sort of have to think about their security as well. What can they offer you? What can they bring to this? They know that they've been selfish as well. I got through then. And that time has gone by. How do they approach this? What kind of reception are they going to get? They don't know what they're going to get. But the Justice card is there. Things are fair and balanced. You've worked on yourselves, viewer. You know, like Archangel Michael said, no more struggles, rowing or conflict. It's only held you back. Negative thoughts have held you back. With the red light I'm getting there, you know, it's put your life on stop. So why would you? You've worked on yourself. You're a much better person. You're in a much better place. Okay, you're worthy, but things are favourable and just and fair. And fair, not unfair. In case that came out like it sounded like that. Okay, a few more cards, please. A few more cards. A few more cards to round off them. One. The leaving card. The walking away card. Oh, weighing things up and speaking their truths and winning this battle. This victory, okay? They're walking away. They're weighing things up still. Or they want to walk away. They're weighing or leave whatever situation they're in. You know, if they are thinking about this and they haven't walked away yet, you know, then yes, they are still thinking about how can they do this. You know, juggling their finances, is it a good or bad idea? But they want to come through this grey again, you know, like the Ace of Rods was. Come through this shit that they've been in, speak truths, cut out the crap from their life that's no longer serving them or making them happy, and wearing this victory wreath when their battle has been won. Right, okay, so will the person the viewer misses get in touch? Will the person, Strength card, will the person who is in no communication get in touch? Will they actually make contact? Will they actually make contact? Yes. Okay. They need to be strong. The divine sort of intervention here, okay, and the Sun card for me is always communication. Always communication. But it is sort of happiness, summertime, okay, so it could be very soon for some of you, but there is, if they can muster this strength, and for some of them they may well be able to, for some of them it may take a bit longer, you know, they might slip back, but spirit and the divine is certainly guiding them. They know that what they have done to you. They know that, you know, okay, they might have been smug and thinking that their life was brilliant, the grass was greener on the other side, but now they realize they haven't. But they are going through this crap and realizing, and they are serious about it now. However many times they might have swept it under the carpet thinking it will be okay, and that, you know, for the situation that they went off, for the bed that they made and were lying in, they've realized that it's not, and they're not going to sweep it under the carpet anymore. They are intending on doing something about it, but they still need that extra strength. So as it's an Archangel Michael is sort of strength and protection and courage. Let's see what else he has to say. What message do you have for the person? Separation. Detach from the situation. Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama, so that I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me and in this situation. Look at him coming in with his sword. Like the Queen of Swords, they're cutting out crap. Like the Ace of Swords, they're cutting out the bad stuff in their life. So sort of Archangel Michael is saying, just detach from this situation and all will be okay. You will be okay. Right, romance angels, what message do you have for the viewer? What message do you have for the viewer regarding this connection? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay. Trust in the divine. Look at her sort of worshipping, offering her goods to the God. Okay, so it's sort of stay optimistic. Keep your positive thoughts. Know that you are worthy. Keep focusing on yourself as well. Don't let Mr. Temptation come in there. Love and light. Peace be with you. Okay. So let's now have a look at some cards for yourself. Okay, what messages, Spirit, do you have for the viewer? What message do you have for the viewer in this situation, in this no contact situation? Right, take that one. What message do you have for the viewer in this no contact situation? And one more. Oh, you flew out. Okay. And I want to take that one. Right, okay. So the Four of Pentacles, like we had the Four of Pentacles on this side, where he's all sort of miserly and thinking, you know, got his feet on the pennies and that. Oh, mine, my precious. This one I always feel is feeling a bit insecure. You know, the coins are broken. She's sort of got her arms crossed as if she's hugging herself. Okay, she's hugging on to one coin. Nobody seems to be listening La la, we're not listening. Okay, but it's only because you may still feel that you're not worthy, but remember this worthiness card. You are worthy. Don't let him creep back in. Okay, you're worthy. The seeds that you have planted are now growing into this beautiful fruit for you to pick. Okay, it's coming in. You're ready to receive and offer love again. To have this Ten of Pentacles, this togetherness again. Okay, you've been wanting this for so long, and now it is coming into your reach. I'm drawn to another one of these cards, so let me just see what message. Oh, tranquility. Okay, tranquility and time to move on. Make time to relax, be still and enjoy your solitude. Indulge in much needed self-care. So still healing to be done. Okay, I'm still getting healing from this. But tranquility, don't fall into the insecurity way. Time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. You know, getting rid of that devil energy. Doesn't mean that you have to forget about them, because they certainly haven't forgotten about you, but it's still moving on in your life regardless. Okay, still building a life for you and doing things for you. Okay, and I'm drawn to one of these cards. What message do you... Oh, marriage and love life. Marriage, the fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss and love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. See how the couples are coming. You know, he's coming towards her. The person that you miss is coming towards you. And here you are together. Okay, so, you know, there is a union, I feel. Definitely. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay, look at them coming in. So when they come back to you, don't turn away. Give them a chance to speak, because, you know, they do want to get back in touch with you. Right. More messages, please. More messages for the viewer. More messages. Okay, the Emperor. From that, I just feel spirit is around you and they're saying be grounded. Know what you want. Okay, I'm not seeing this as a divine masculine or anything. I just really feel that this is spirit saying we are around you. Know what you want for you and take that leap of faith. Take the leap of faith. But also have fun as well. Laugh, just be merry, just play. However you are feeling inside, really sort of take that leap of faith. Push outside of your comfort zone like you have been, they're saying. Charge forward. Charge forward. Don't have any jealousy or negativity. Just charge forward like you have been. You know, you two are weighing things up here. Waiting and weighing things up. I'm getting through on that one. You've been through the darkness, but you too have a tower moment. But I feel that that is what you have been through. I'm getting that totally different to theirs. Theirs is either what they've just been through, going through, or about to go through. Yours, I feel, is different. It's almost, this is the lightning really blasting this one. This flash is done. But with this one, it's sort of petered out a bit. It's done its thing and it's left this pure light of energy behind. So you have gone through that tower. Okay, I feel that you've been through that tower. The flames are still sort of burning on the floor. It's happened. It's happened for you already. You've come through it. This is like where the dust is settling. Okay, you've come through this. You can still have negative thoughts in your head and anxiety and nights where you worry. Okay, but they're saying it is just your own sort of insecurities like we had before on those ones. But the Lovers is here again, and the Judgment card. I know I said about the Judgment card being on their side, but it's like, you know, the angels have heard you. They know that you want to be with this person or have them back in your life as a friend or a lover or a relative, you know, whatever the situation. So Spirit have definitely heard you, and things are changing on this other person's side. Now then, I want to bring out 2 more cards. I'm saying 2 more cards. Okay, this heartache has been doing your head in. I'm just getting from this. The heartache has been doing both of your heads in, because I'm getting this sort of in the middle. In the middle here. No, I don't want to pull any more of those. I want to pull these. But you are becoming freer from this. This is what's coming out of now. You're following your inner goddess, your inner intuition, your higher self. Okay, there are the decisions for this getting together again, and the creative and beneficial card, the Magician. Okay, so the Chariot is here again. You're coming out of this dark into the light. Ooh. Coming out of this dark into the light. You know, you're more in control. You're following your intuition. You are coming towards this reunion again, this celebrating or meeting up, social events, you know, getting in touch and being. It is creative and beneficial. You've got the Magician. Manifesting. Some of you may have been manifesting this while your manifestations are coming. And with this Knight of Wands, things are moving on. They're coming in as well with their rod of passion, or their flame of truth. I got through then for some of you. And at the bottom of the deck is the 4 of Rods, the Contented card, the Reunion card, 1111. 1111. Okay, the 4 rods are the 1111. So you have been working hard on yourself, my lovelies. Keep on going. Remember the little tips. Play the video back if you need to with the tips. Okay, but don't let that devil energy come back in. I mean, goodness. He is, the devil in this card is the real temptation. He is there. Look at his pecs, and he is there. Not like the other gremlin devil on my other cards. He is just the temptation. You know, but he's trying to draw you back into that negative thoughts that you're not worthy, or that they don't want you, or that they don't think about you and you are nothing to them. You are something to them, and Archangel Michael and Spirit had certainly given them a wake-up call, okay, to get them back in touch with you. And I feel, last but not least, I want to pull out one more of these. A proposition, a proposal. They're wanting to come forward. This is a bit like the Knight of Cups, okay? They're wanting to come forward with this proposition and proposal. And to end this video, please, what other messages do you have for the viewer? What other message do you have for the viewer? The Lovers. Like I say, The love is still there. The friendship is still there. Spirit really are helping in this. I'm not going to bend down to what went on the floor. This future cards, optimism, hope for the future. Stay optimistic. Stay hopeful for the future together. It's certainly either for some of you is imminent, or else it will be sooner rather than later. And the Magician again, things are creative and beneficial here. There are major changes. So there you go, my lovelies. I hope that has helped. Like I say, please look back at some of my, go on my videos and hear other readings that I've done that may help you. Okay, there are quite a few on there. They are timeless. Okay, my lovelies. Thank you once again for those of you who have subscribed and who follow my channel, and for all my newbies. I do read your comments as well, so please leave comments. I do remove negative ones, so please subscribe, like, or comment. Okay, love and light.